Hey guys, sorry my hair is a little bleh. My hair hasn't had enough time to dry since I got out of the shower, and I wanted to try and get this video filmed while there was still daylight outside, unlike the last time. So today I'm just going to do a sort of review for the face products that I have from E.L.F, as you can probably tell from the title of the video. And sorry that I'm not looking directly at the camera, I'm still getting used to looking at the actual webcam because it's not actually on the computer. Alright, so I don't really have a lot of things. I have a couple tinted moisturizers, a pressed powder, and a concealer. I have another thing that could kind of be considered face, but it's technically says it's for the body, so I'm just going to leave that for my miscellaneous video. So I'm just going to go ahead and start with the tinted moisturizer. They're both from the Studio line. I don't know if the Essentials line has it, I don't think so. And mine are kind of gross, so forgive me. And I have the shades Porcelain, which is the lightest shade I believe, and the shade Nude, which is the next lightest shade, which I only got because I was tanning and I just wanted to make sure it was not going to be that light, even though it's very, very sheer color. But it will say, this says E.L.F Tinted Moisturizer SPF 20 with aloe, cucumber, and vitamins A, C, and E. And that's all it says on the bottles. And each one has 0.88 ounces or 25 mils. These are each would it be mils? ML? I don't know. And they're each $3. And in terms of moisturizing, they're okay, I guess. I mean, I don't know, my face feels more moisturized than when I don't put it on. And this is which one is this? This is Porcelain. And it's looking very, I can't really tell, kind of see it there. It's kind of looking orangey on my palm, but like once you blend it in, then it's whatever, and it matches my skin in the wintertime perfectly, pretty much, which is when I bought this, and I put way too much on my hand for what I needed. But yeah, I don't know, it just gives they give very sheer coverage, and they're kind of okay if you have, I don't know, if you're just trying to cover up like a light acne scar, then they're just fine for covering up that, but they're not going to cover up like giant pimples or anything. You got to get something more. But I don't know about other tinted moisturizers because these are the only ones I've ever tried, but I don't feel like tinted moisturizers would be something you go for a lot of coverage. I feel like you go for a foundation. So the next thing I'm going to show is my concealer. It's a Studio concealer, and it's in the shade Beige. I don't know why I have it in this color. I really don't. I don't remember if it was the lightest color they had, but it's a stick, and you just roll it up, and the color looks like that. And I don't know, when I first opened it, I see like that. I don't know why I got this color. Like, it's so dark. I don't understand. Like, I just don't, because like when you get concealers to actually cover stuff on your face, you want it to be the same color as your foundation or moisturizer or whatever. And if you want it for your under eyes, you want it to be lighter generally if you're just highlighting. I even blend it out, it's still darker. It's right there. So I don't know why I got it, but I don't really use it. And obviously probably because it's too dark, and every time I use it I probably realize, hey, yeah, it's too dark. But I don't know, when I first opened it, the little stick thing fell out, so like on the sides there's like little hairs because it fell out on my bathroom counter, so that's fun and hygienic. But I mean, it's a stick, so like it's not all that hygienic, I guess. But I don't know, I guess the staying power, from what I noticed, it only stayed really well for a few hours for me. I have like combination oily skin, and it only stayed a couple hours for me, and I can't really use it a lot anyways because I'm stupid and got it in the wrong color for some reason. So there's that. And that's really all I have to say about that. I don't know what else to say about it. So the last thing I'm going to talk about is the Studio pressed powder, and I have it in Porcelain, and I actually have two because I had to mess up with my order and I wound up getting it twice. But yeah, I also got this one in last winter, so when my skin was still pretty light. It still matches me pretty well now. I mean, it's just a light color. Where's where I have it? I mean, I don't know if it's just because like I swatched it right there and you can't really see anything. I don't know if it's because it's just that light that it almost is translucent. Like if I was darker and I had to get a darker powder, then I'm sure, I don't know if it would show up better or what, but so you're not really going to get a lot of coverage from this, or at least I don't. I just use it to set my tinted moisturizer because the tinted moisturizer is really shiny, and I know everyone, at least everyone I follow on YouTube is like, oh, gotta go with the dewy finish, matte's overdone, blah blah blah, matte's done with. I don't like dewy, so I feel like when I look dewy, I look oily. Like I just can't do dewy without feeling like I look oily, so I prefer to be matte. So even if I just use a tinted moisturizer, then I always go ahead and set it with some pressed powder, either this one or in the summer I have one by CoverGirl that I use because it's darker, even though it's translucent powder. But yeah, and that is all I have for the face powders. I'm planning on doing on my face products. I also plan on doing eye products, lips, and then like miscellaneous things, because I have a few random things that don't quite fit in those categories. So if you want to watch out for those, please subscribe so you don't miss anything. And yeah, have a good day, you guys.